I'm in the street Rua de Chaves, and the reason I'm going to capture this one is because this one had all these barracks that were here just last time I was here, and I've heard that they're going to be doing something big in this whole stretch of everything here, so they just tore down all those buildings. It's a pretty cold day here, jeez. But over there is Rua de Kwong Tung, and we might actually kind of walk down this way and just kind of go circle around a little bit, but we're starting in Chaves, so I'll tell you a lot more about it as well. And stay tuned at the very end of the video. You can see what this used to look like because I'll put an attachment to a video of what it was before. So stay tuned for that too. COVID is over. We got Christmas music. It's December. It's 2022. And we were documenting the streets of Macau, and we got another street for you right here. Chiquinha, Chiquinha. Okay, so we're on Rua de Chaves, and we're next to Grand Mart as well, which is kind of a western place. And I think I'm going to try to cross the street here as soon as I get a chance. I guess I should probably use that crosswalk. But basically this one had all these barracks here, and they're like kind of like a hangar kind of stuff. And I heard that they were going to do some kind of theme park or something like that. And one of the goals of this channel anyways is just to document all the changes in Macau, because it's changing quite a bit in this era. And we're just going to walk along this a little bit. So there's Grand Dragon Casino right there. And yeah, this was kind of, I don't know, I always kind of really liked it. Like, you used to come across this street right there. This is all called Chavez Street, and then that one there's a different street, and when you'd come down that way you'd see all these barracks here. It looks so cool to me. So when I first got here, the last 10 years, I've been here since 2013, so it's been almost 10 years, just shy. It's 2022 right now. But you'd come around here, and when you were here, you'd have all these barracks that were all along here, and they'd go all the way down here as well. So I always thought it was kind of cool. Like, they were, granted they were abandoned and dilapidated looking, but they had a lot of character to them. And now it's just kind of empty space, and this would be something totally different. And as it changes, this will probably transform the area, because you can see all these tall buildings pretty much everywhere here. And then the mountain is up there, so there's more stuff that way too. There's a shopping mall over that way. Actually it's right there, Nova Central Mall. That's new, just opened up during COVID era, just the last 2 years. So now if this one changes too, this will have a totally different feel, because we got all these tall buildings here too. So I don't know what they got planned for this area, but it's definitely different than it was before. Let me see if I can find a street name for this too. But yeah, I used to be able to come in here, and yeah, it's so different. There used to be a place called the Sports Bar, and another bar that was right here, and you'd come along this kind of old barracks thing. Just like so different now. If they put all these tall buildings here, it would be really transformative. But I think I heard it's going to be like some kind of children's park or playground or something like that. I do want to keep going down this way, but I do also want to come down in here, because this always has kind of a cool feel. So this has all these tall apartments, and down below here you have lots of restaurants, stuff like that. Then you come up into this space over here, and over here there used to be a place called the Irish Bar, right about where that chicken place is at. So it's kind of weird that that's gone too. Used to be like several bars in here. I don't know, maybe they got too many complaints, because there's all these residential everywhere here, right? Yeah, it's just such a cool space. So we're gonna walk back out this way. Dragon Restaurant. Yeah, it's so interesting. It's pretty cold. It's December. I heard it's the coldest that it's been in about 6 years. So I think the last time it was, if I remember right, it was 6 years. It's 2022. So yeah, that was all barracks. And I remember coming in here before and trying to film. Let's see if I can. Oh, this is called Rua de Braga, by the way. Braga Street. I want to try to get into here. Yeah, I think I remember filming and there's all this kind of abandoned barrack building kind of stuff. Like warehouse, looked like a, I don't know, like some kind of army barracks or something like that. But yeah, it's totally different now. So we'll just keep watching this space and see where it turns into. But yeah, this is Rua de Chaves, which is that street. And then this is all different too. Yeah, I think this would go into the barracks before. There's an Oppa factory. So different. Wow. So yeah, we'll keep watching and see how this keeps transforming. And I guess this is basically, I don't know what the name of this is, but I'll call it, you know, Rua de Braga, Rua de Chaves, which is Key Street. Braga is named after a city in Portugal. That's that plaza right in there. And then this big one over here is called Rua de Kwong Tung, so that's actually also part of this park as well. And I think what I might do is, here's a new bar too. Boom Loft 2. You never been in there before? I don't even know what it looks like. Oh, it's like a little whiskey bottle. Or some kind of bottle. But yeah, this one has, I wonder what that looks like. Kind of makes you just want to peek my camera in real quick. Oh, it's closed. All I see is cakes. Currently closed. Anyways, so it's called Avenida de Kwong Tung. So that's the street right there, Avenida de Kwong Tung. Up there is Taipa Pequeño Park. So it's all these hiking trails up there and some other apartments up there. But yeah, this will really transform this space if this is no longer here. So maybe what I'll do is I'll just walk down Rua de Kwong Tung and kind of give you an idea. Down there is jockey club, horse racing, and also a train station. And train station is relatively new too. So yeah, kind of an interesting space. We'll see what happens to all this later, because it'll whatever they're doing, it will transform the feel of this whole area. It looks like the first thing they're doing is clearing out all the debris, and you can see in this area all this debris right here. So I think that basically all these kind of abandoned barracks was basically all of this space right here, right up into here. And yeah, it looks like they're just paved over that part with all cement recently. We'll see what they do. And then this part right here was the part that I thought they were going to restore the other one and like maybe make it into a tourist or museum, or keep whatever it was that was there, because it was kind of interesting structure. And I thought they were going to do their park here, but maybe I'm not right about that. Anyways, kind of give you a little tour around. So sometimes I think in the future people will search and try to see what some of this looks like, and they'll search for one of these streets. So it'll probably be either Chaves or Braga or Kwong Tung, and any of them that they do, they'll be able to see how it's changed and transformed. And I do want you to notice too that all the tall buildings everywhere, right? So that's Yoho Towers, that's School of Nations. So now School of Nations might overlook something different. That's a Nova Grand Mall. And then of course over here are all tall buildings on that side too, including that casino, Grand Dragon Casino over there. So yeah, this is what this one looks like. Okay. So I don't even know if you need to see me go all the way around, but I guess I will nonetheless. But basically in Macau they have these empty spaces, and there's another one over there by School of Nations. There's another empty space there, and it's, you know, it seems like space is at such a premium that it's interesting to see what could happen to these in the future. Okay, there's a structure right in the middle there. So what I'm gonna do is just walk around the block back to Chaves, and then we'll have kind of captured this space, and we'll have it kind of recorded in time as of 2022 what it looks like, because I think it's going to be something quite different in the future. So I'll just turn the camera like that, then you can see it all the way down. You can see some of the cranes. It looks like they're clearing out a lot of the space. So yeah, we'll see. So maybe that whole big massive thing will be something. Then over on this side, it's still kind of relics of the COVID era. So there's all these people. This is Rua de Braga, and they're waiting in line for COVID testing or to get their anti-COVID kits. Okay, so that's Braganza, goes all the way down, and then here's Rua de Chaves. So I think what I'm going to do is walk across and then try to film these two signs. So so there's Rua de Braganza, and then that one's going to be Chaves, so we're going to walk down that one. Give you a little 360 here. Braganza, post office for Taipa, community center, IKEA, kids cavern, toy stores. Now we're walking down Key Street, or Rua de Chaves. Rua de Chaves is the Portuguese word for in Chinese. It's a different word altogether, so I don't know if it'll mean keys or not, but Chaves in English is keys. But if it has a different meaning, someone please let me know. And we also got some kind of old buildings over here. Paklook Gardens. Looks like if they painted those, it'd probably look totally cool. That one right there to the right. Actually, all of these, if they painted them, it would look amazing. But this one right here, it looks like they haven't painted it in a long time. But if you did some nice paint to that, it'd be all those balconies. Anyways, let's kind of check this out loud. Yeah, this has its own little security wall all the way around. So anyways, we basically went around the park. Yeah, this whole city is transforming, this Taipa region of Macau. And we started right here, so we'll also end it here too. Yeah, I could really use some paint badly. Okay, so that is this little space right in here. Can't believe those are gone. It's so strange. It was so cool, but on the other hand, I guess it makes sense. Most things are amazing. Okay, so that's going to be the end of our street right there. COVID is over. We got Christmas music. It's December. It's 2022. And we were documenting the streets of Macau, and we got another street for you right here. Chiquinha, Chiquinha.